And we have trickery, mysticism, and perseverance. Okay. So I do feel again is always remember could be vice versa situation. I do feel someone might trick you into something. Or you got yourself involved in certain situation and you just really didn't expect to come out this way. For others, I think you might be tricked someone into doing something for you. I'm gonna see with the clarifiers what it's all about. Mysticism. So, I think for those, who believe in signs, dreams, I think you need to take a notice. Because signs and dreams and something around you trying to tell you what is the best things to do next. If you're seeing the person in a dream, maybe you need to talk with this person, clear the air or something. Or maybe that person have information for you. For others, it could be repeated numbers you're seeing constantly. So just Google them up and see what they mean. Just time-wise, there's no way I can tell you all of them. Or feather falling, on your shoulder, on your hands, it's just take notice in the small things. There is signs telling you what to do next. There is a signs. Someone might say something and it might remind you of something. Even it's nothing related. Maybe someone's gonna say something is gonna remind you of a particular person. So I definitely feel for some of you need to contact someone. This card, I'm not always read and take what a card says. So definitely most of the time I'm taking what I feel looking at a card. And I feel that you have either someone who needs you or you want someone to be there for you about something. Share the good things, share the bad things. But most likely, I think, is someone's trying to communicate with you. If they're not trying, so spirit, universe, God, angels guiding you to talk to that person. So let's take clarifiers and we're gonna see what it's all about. If you're not happy until now about some kind of how your plans was going or relationship with a certain person, you need to know that, and you're not sure what to do, you need to take a big note into the signs, because universe definitely trying to tell you something. So let's see, trickery for you, Gemini. Trickery. Mysticism and perseverance. So let's see. We have Judgment in reverse. We have Three of Wands. And we have Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. I think for some of you have been hoping for second chance in something. Or you've been hoping that something is gonna work out and it's just not going the way you planned. And I think it didn't work out in the past. I feel like it's more like a past sense. Sorry. Because that person, that partner, that person involved in the situation and wasn't buying at what you've been saying or what you've been offering. You're gonna see maybe you want someone to return to you. Maybe would you like to get back something what you had with this person, friendship. Maybe you fell out with your brother, sister, your colleague. As I mentioned while I was shuffling cards, still that some travel might arise. So I think make sure your documents are in order, or you're buying travel through correct sources that is like protected, you know, in case they would get bankrupt company or something, so you won't lose money. For some of you to feel whatever you've been doing until now, you might feel that you're bored and you just want to do something new. But for others, I do think you might get new ideas coming towards you. So we have Nine of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Star in reverse. So some kind of indecision for some of you happening. Maybe over you couldn't decide what you want to do, where you want to take next step in relationship or something. Either you have doubts about your career choices. But you know, with the Nine of Swords and Star in reverse, definitely for some of you, you feel like even though nothing actually very bad happened in your life, I think you might feel that, yeah, you don't feeling like even being with your friends, going out with your family, some kind of, because you put yourself in some kind of mental prison because something happened. You might lost someone, like, not like someone passed away, but I mean, someone moved away from you. So, or ended relationship. Someone very close to you. And you just find yourself in this mental prison. Don't even willing to celebrate. Going to people, talking to people. But interesting, guys. While I was shuffling, I had much more optimistic prognosis for you guys. New things coming, like literally wishes coming through. So let's see this perseverance. It's just well, dark time for some of you because you just either can't understand what you could do to stop something happening, or you just feeling very guilty about certain situation. We have Nine of Wands, we have Eight of Wands in reverse, and we have Seven of Pentacles. Okay. For some of you, do think that you want someone maybe back into your life, but it's gonna be a long road towards that. Yeah, You might be dealing with the fire sign, guys. It might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because very strong air energy, fire energy. For others, if it's work related, I think if you started something a couple months ago or a year ago, you haven't seen results, or quick results, it's not gonna happen quick, but I think slowly you will start finally seeing. So, example, if maybe you started advertising, would be a good idea to put yourself out, put the world out. Ask your friends to share the post on Facebook or another social media platform. Promote yourself. It's just you don't see, I think, because it's lack of your commitment in willingness to do something, or just thinking that you can gain something overnight. I really, guys, want to see, just hope Oracle cards will help me here. I do feel someone's dreams are coming through. Maybe it's next week more than this week. Maybe in a week or 2 times. Because it's movement not happening this week. Stillness. Some planning could happen. Some planning. And I think, yeah, here, message received. Thank you, Spirit. For those who will notice signs coming towards them and will let the signs guide them, they will have fulfilled dreams. For those who will fail to see the signs and messages, not like fail seeing, but fail acting on it, it's gonna be long, slow process. Interesting, guys. Just see what we have. Rest and rejuvenation. So could take a time off, rather than trying to put yourself in a corner like at work or something. Maybe you need a time to yourself for doing stuff you like. The thinking woman. So either I think you thinking about a woman, or you have someone very thinking about you. And we have an action. So you need to take an action. Rest, rejuvenate. So take signs. Look for the signs. The signs, it should be all around you guys now. What does Spirit say? There should be so many signs surrounding you. Dreams, messages, even song can remind of something to do or certain person. And that person might help you with the business. Maybe that person can help you with some kind of projects. In relationship, I do feel that you lost someone or losing someone. Okay, Romance Angels Oracle deck. And we have for you Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So you need to get out of that state of mind. So find a way to relax and, I don't know, go for a run. Have a boxing session. Anything. It's just get out of your system. If you are interested in someone, maybe that person doesn't know that. So show the signs. Show the signs that you're interesting to take that action, that you're interesting to move on with that person.